Whether bringing home a succulent from the nursery or opening up a package from an online service, I usually treat them very similarly at first. New succulents need a transition period before they fully settle in, and doing a few things will really help them thrive. At a nursery, I'm doing a full inspection. I'm checking out for pests, disease, mushy leaves, rot. I'm making sure the plant isn't stressed out or stretched out. And if I have an online order packaged up, I want to make sure I'm opening that up as soon as possible so that the plants can finally breathe and get some light. Any damaged, wilted, puckered leaves during shipment is completely normal, so don't panic. Don't rush into direct sun. The one thing I try not to do is to immediately put my succulents into intense direct sun. Even though they are a full sun plant, they may have been growing in a greenhouse or indoors or maybe in a box for a few days. So I like to give them about a week of bright indirect sunlight. This helps reduce stress and prevent sunburn while they get used to their new environment. The next thing I like to check is the soil. Nurseries often water their plants pretty frequently, and shipped succulents will either come bone dry or moist from transit. So I want to check the soil before doing any type of watering. And if it is moist, I'll hold off on the watering. If it's bone dry, then I'll water. A good way to check is to simply just take a look at the soil. Sometimes it'll just be falling off if it's really dry, or you could put your fingers right on top of the soil and feel if it's wet or not. Another thing I like to do is to gently tip over the plant and pull it out of its pot and see if it's moist. You can have a better idea of the moisture level in the pot. Succulents handle underwatering much better than they do overwatering. Sometimes I'll repot the plant when I receive it. Just really all depends how it arrives. Now, if the plant is way too big for the pot it's in, I will repot it and up-pot it to a larger size. If the soil is really dense or the roots have kind of outgrown the inside of the pot, because I will double check it. Remember, we're going to check the soil. Then I'll repot it with some succulent or cactus mix. I'll add in some perlite and pumice on there too, to add some extra drainage. And I want to make sure that the pots have drainage holes. Now, after the plant has had some time to adjust in that bright indirect light, we're going to slowly add some morning light and then gradually move on to more intense direct light. That gradual transition will help prevent some leaf burn and stress. Once you get a handle of the basics on how to grow succulents, they are one of the easiest, one of the most rewarding plants to grow, in my opinion. A little patience in the beginning goes a long way, and I hope you found this helpful. I will see you next time in the garden. Thanks for hanging out. Bye for now.